Hi, I'm Abby. I'm a student at NYU Transfer Film.
Oh, that's where I went.
Oh, really?
Undergrad?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So the first question I have is, you talked about how this story came from a place of grief and of passing a loved one, and so I just want to know, how did the process of the screenwriting process of making it a sad story into something so lively, fun, and something fresh?
I think it was, I wrote a first draft that I was excited about, that I was happy with, and that's not true. My first draft I was not happy with, and I was like, this is not good enough. This is really not good enough. And I think it took a lot of time to write it, because as I was writing, I realized I was really writing a story about how we find meaning in our lives. And so it took a lot of time, and it took a lot of just years of actually living life. And in that time, family members got sick, my dad retired, my brother got married, had kids, I became an uncle, and all those things went into the movie, and I think made the movie stronger. And then when you get your actors and you sort of bring them in and you have them bring their own life experiences into it, and the DP, Ava, and the production designer, Katie, you bring all these people in and you have them contribute their own things to it. And you always try to make it cinematic and fun, but as long as everything is being animated by actual emotions and by caring emotional people, hopefully it works.
Just go back into what you're saying about working with different people with different life experiences. And Io Deborah, she's known for her comedic background, and also much in theater. I guess, how is it working with people from different backgrounds of film and TV? And
I think a lot of the cast actually has a writing background. Io has written a bunch before for TV and things like that. Mary-Louise is an incredible book that's really, really great, and has written a lot of other things. Hannah, who's in the cast, had a movie here last year called Cora Bora. She's a writer-director. She's incredible. She's a friend of mine. So it was a lot of people who have a lot of writing backgrounds too. And then, I just kind of tried to create an environment where they felt trusted and felt like they could just kind of
work with each other and collaborate.
Yeah, I don't know. It was pretty easy because they got along well, and it was easy to just, at some point it was just I had to stop the fun and be like, okay, we got to make it.
We gotta actually make a movie. Yeah, that's the hard part.
Yeah.
More questions about the work you used, and that's so that's we're youth-oriented network, and we want to bring mentorship to Fortify when it comes to in media and in film. And tell us more about working with young people and trying to bring them into the world of film and theater and art.
I love working with kids, and coaching kids. I taught at Bennington last semester. I reached out to them, said I wanted to teach, and they were nice enough to let me. And that's really the most fun thing for me, is working with young people. Other than being on stage, I really love that. I feel like it's very easy for me to communicate with them. I find it really, really rewarding, and I feel that kids have always been really generous with me and giving me their trust. And you get to a certain point where it's I'm going to be 60, so it's really not about me or what I achieve. I've been really lucky and really blessed so far, and it's about how I can kind of, encourage other people.
One last question, that we're pressed for time. Just tell us more about your work within theater and writing. And I guess Bernardo was talking about that, and how that kind of informed your work with Bernardo, because he's also in writing and Io's also in writing.
Yeah.
How that all just and she's also in theater. So how does that all work out in the collaborative process?
Well, I think I'm kind of a natural editor in a way, and sometimes I think I'm better at that than acting, actually. It's being a dramaturg. And I do like to see how much you can really pull some of the text away and still maintain the story. I feel like you can do more with less sometimes. So that's usually my focus.
That's amazing. It's really nice meeting you. And
you too.
Thank you for all the
love.